name is Brother Michael Chalapat, but in the school it was called C.D. Michael. Our family is a agriculture family. So we are two brothers, myself and my younger one, and 6 sisters. One is elder one, married. Younger ones are 2 are nuns. One is in St. Anne's Lutheran, and the other one is St. John the Baptist congregation, Italian congregation. Now, my younger brother is an agriculturist. Now, at present, my parents all died. Elder brothers, elder brother-in-laws, 4 sisters are married. There's only youngest sister and her husband, brother-in-law is alive. All the 3 brother-in-laws dead and gone. Parents are dead and gone. Now, my vocation, till 4th standard, I studied in a Jacobite school nearby. Then 5th onwards, I studied in the Catholic school. But when I could not complete the SLC because with a lot of farmer agricultural work, so I could not concentrate on the studies. So when I failed in fourth at that time, 4th form, I decided I would get out and do something. In the school, from different parts of the country, priests used to come and give some mission informations. If it is a European, other priest will be giving in vernacular. Priest will come from the English, and the local priest will be giving like that. Then when I failed, I got disappointed. My friends are passed, I failed. Neighbors will fool me. So I thought I must get out from the diocese. At that time, in the 60s, no, in 50s, I belong to the Ernakulam Archdiocese. Then the diocese changed to Kotamangalam. Now we are in Idukki diocese, 3 dioceses, 2 districts, Ernakulam district, Idukki district. Now people are shifted to all the Idukki Cathedral Parish, St. George Cathedral, Vadathope, near Idukki Dam. Then my vocation, I took my initiative for myself. After all, see, we are 2 sons only. So I am the elder one. So if my parents would not agree to leave the country, to leave the place, or to help the parents in agriculture. So I went to Father George Wiley in Pali and met him and spoke with him. Then he said, "You are admitted." Everything. After he told me, come after 3 months with all these things, clothes, this thing, that thing, that thing. Then I thought I would to tell my daddy. Mommy is okay, but daddy was very adamant. So I told through somebody this thing, that thing. Then after 3 months, daddy agreed. So daddy came to Father George Wiley. We were about 8 brothers, I think, recruited at that time. We were supposed to come to Alway railway station. There we stayed in one hotel night. We came to Visakhapatnam 1954 June end. Then we were, cathedral was our regional house. For K. Sakras was the regional superior, first regional superior. Before that, all Europeans. So then K. Sakras was a very gentle, decent man. He is my model actually. I take him for role model. he never, I don't know. Of course, he used to shout at, and the thing is, at that time, K. Zacharias was everything. Bishop was a foreign man, Frenchman. He did not know the language. So wherever he wants to go and visit, K. Zacharias must be with him. So Bishop used to, at that time, bishops also got one car, St. Louis has one car. Nobody has got car, four-wheelers or two-wheelers, anything. We were given a cycle, ordinary cycle, two-wheeler cycle, bicycle. Then Bishop Zachariah, Bishop used to come to co-cathedral now. Now it is called co-cathedral. Formerly it was cathedral. But cathedral, actually it was a seminary, novitiate, all these things, this St. Anne's co-cathedral. Former times, and then only slowly the development came. Anyhow, Bishop used to come over there and ask him to and talk to him for some time, and then he used to go. So we had nobody else. So then we were sent first to our workshop, in the present non-formal, it was not non-formal at that time, the workshop. We were all sent there, workshop, all the brothers were sent there. We were novitiate 1 year. After 3 years, I was sent for novitiate in Friends Hill in Pune. We were 5 brothers. Yes, from Vaishak, 1 brother from Nagpur, and then 3, 4 candidates for priesthood. Those who Maridas, M. Maridas, K. Maridas, P.D. Varki. They came after philosophy from Madras, Poonamali. After philosophy, they came to Pune. So there's one priesthood, one candidate for priesthood, but he was a elderly fellow. So for Bento was our novice master. He pushed him out. Then all the brothers, we all survived. But Joseph Ilippakat from Nagpur. So he was looking after the Frenchman, for Mento, Alphonse Mento, in the novitiate. After 1 year's novitiate, we came back to Vaishak again. So we were again put into the workshop. Then, Father, in 1960, the month of January, I was pushed into the village. 4 of us, Brother Job, myself, and Brother Michael Olican, and another brother Matthew, his name was Matthew. He would change his name in the novitiate into Gerard. But I said, I don't change my name, baptismal name, that is permanent, I said. So only one changed his name, Gerard. But Father Pity is after 20 or 25 years, 20 years in the workshop, he left the congregation. So we both, Brother Job, myself, and Brother Olikin, we survived. And Brother Job died of bone cancer. He was here for 3 years bedridden. My God. Now in the congregation, in the Vaishak province, we are 6. Brother Malappuram, Thomas Malappuram, Thomas Edakkarot, Brother Michael Olikil, and Brother Michael Chalapat or CD, then Brother George Itaken, and Sebastian. So we are 6 now. And Brother Olican is on the bed of bedridden. We are still moving about. So we are 6 now, brothers. My first appointment was in 1960, January, to Peddapalli. That is in Visakhapatnam district, near Narsipatnam. So it was, we were asked to look after the body. At that time there is caste problem. The caste children should be taken to the caste village for bathing in the morning or in the evening. And the other scheduled caste should go to their own village. Then at that time, there was just the beginning of a high school. There was one priest and one brother, Puttur, famous man. He was there for 25 years. He was a homeo doctor, so he used to go to every day, go to villages with bedsids. So he had good good command over the village people. But Father, everywhere, if you go to village, first they will ask, what is your caste? That's it on India. But beautifully, I got not much problem. 3 years I was there. Then I was transferred to Palakonda mission, and the place, the bishop had 150 acres of land for cultivation. So the government made a canal between our land. 50 acres above the canal, 100 acres below the canal. So the government put orders saying that the land below the canal should be brought under cultivation. So it was the beginning of stage, 1963, I think. I was put there. The parish priest was in Palakonda, Pavath, I think, Pavath. Then after for 1 year, I was I was going from Palakonda by bicycle every day. Then I found that work will not be progress well if I go up and down. So I said I will stay there. It was a forest area in Srikakulam district. Srikakulam district, no diocese, only Srikakulam district. All these were East Godavari, Vijayanagaram, Visakhapatnam, Srikakulam were under the Vaishaka Archdiocese. So we were missionaries, we were under the bishop, we had no difference. MSFS was everything. So we were asked to go and work there. So I found lot of problems. They bought a tractor for the first time for the diocese, and I was asked to manage the thing. Then I said, tractor, I do not know anything about the tractor and agriculture. So if you give me some training somewhere, I can go and take the transfer. So that time the procurator, the company, escort company, somewhere in Delhi, they sent me there in Kashipur, in Uttar Pradesh, Nainital district. Kashipur, they have got a farm, the company has got a farm. They used to give for their what is called business trip, they gave the customers a training center, 1 month agricultural, how to use the implements. So after training I came back. That Srikakulam side, there was no people who can drive the tractor in the field. Because East Godavari or Punjab or UP, you may find it, because there they used to. Here there's nobody. So I got the training. I took up the challenge. Then about 7 years I was there. No current, no radio, no two-wheeler, no nothing. Only the bicycle. Sunday, some priest, generally assistant from Palakonda, come and give mass there, the chapel. There were few Catholic families. So Sunday, all these people gathered there. That field name is given by I think our French fathers, Jospuram. It is the Palavalsa village, Jospuram. But it is to the national highway, state highway, Parivaram to Srikakulam. No, Srikakulam to Parivaram, state highway close by. So we can go at any time and come anyhow. Then from Palakkad, Josapuram, I was transferred 1 year to our estate in Kerala. So 1 year I was there. Then I was brought back to workshop again. French missionaries only in workshop for Kusil and for Charles Grange. Kusila was the manager in the workshop. For Grange was going out for outdoor works. So we had not much problem with him. But the French fathers were directly, they were very good engineers. See, afterwards, none of our fathers took up the engineering works. They were managing very well. All the workshop was known as brother shop, because brother Emil Mayora, Emil Mallar or something. Here, the first photo. He was a Swiss engineer, it seems. I don't know anything about him. He was, on account of him, our workshop got the name Brother Shop. Even now, the city they call it Brother Shop, our workshop. I don't know. I never felt of becoming a priest. Yes. I joined as a brother, and I was happy. Of course, Father, life is man's life on earth is a warfare with people inside and outside. In Palakonda, we got the Naxalite problem, all these things. But other places, in the locality, there are its own problems in the localities with the people. But anyhow, the God was guiding me, though I am and we were not taught the language at all. I was put to mission stations, Poddipilli, Josephuram, then Kondadaba. Kondadaba was a boarding and little cultivation. Then I feel quite satisfied with my vocation. So many people used to ask me, why don't you ask for priesthood and so on. But I was never worried about priesthood. I am quite satisfied with my, by the grace of God, I am satisfied with my service all through. Father, I had been Kondadaba, then the Kolar twice, Kolar Chindamani, boarding down there. Then after some time, Kolaram Sudirvana with Father Augustine Tharapel. Then from there I was transferred to Korutla, Karimnagar district. Then there, Korutla, 2 years we lived in rented house. Then 2 years we shifted to our house, but no current, nothing. Oh, it was hell and very hot. Summer we cannot stand the film. It used, sometimes it comes to up to 50 degrees. Korutla, I got sick. I came back to the provincial house. Then I was asked to go to Sedamadara. Then I started treatment. Then afterwards I was transferred to Ottonagar. From Ottonagar to Ilchapel. Ilchapel was the climbing up and down, MRI scanning. So he said the spinal cord is worn out. So he forbidden to do anything physically. Jumping, taking this, that, everything. So if I do anything physically, I get the pain at the back. I have to go flat or put hot water back. See, at that time, when Bishop was, Gopu was Ignatius, the priest told to divide the Srikakulam diocese. Srikakulam diocese only agriculture, no industry. So Bishop was not willing to divide the Srikakulam district diocese. If it was decided at that time, missionaries could do something and develop the diocese. See the difference between Srikakulam diocese. Bishop was once it is divided, as an headmaster. He knew nothing about the villages. See, Bishop John was Eluru. He was in the missions. So he has developed the church, the divinity. Every parish, there is a convent, school, all these, that thing. Now our life has become sophisticated. For TV, these things, that thing. At that time, we had nothing. See, Father, at that time, priests were going to the villages for 3 weeks. One village, 1 week, there were 2 sisters for teaching catechism or something. Another village, 1 week, another village. Third week, another village. So we did 2 sisters. So they were teaching all the religion and all. And in the 4th week, you come to the headquarters. At that time, that is in 60s. But now, if we have got motorbike, the 4-wheeler, 2-wheeler, all these things, they just go say mass and come out. Contact with the people is much less, I think. We have to be with more contact with the people and help them to develop either education or getting job. We cannot get conversions now, but we can develop our old Catholics. See, Father, in Bodepalli, I remember one instance. Brother Puttur, Joseph Puttur, was a veteran missionary, 25 years there. He had good command. See, at that time, the girls were married and given when they are 10 years old. But Brother Puttur took a stance. He gathered, the girls were looking after the cows or something like that. Men go for work. So this, our Puttur in Bodepalli gathered 60 girls of 5 years. See, Father, it was a wonderful experience. So from the villages, from different villages, gathered 60 girls with their parents, or somebody will come and stay with the night with us. We feed them for the night and for the morning. Then we take them to, at that time, we had to take them to either Kakinada or Escota. Escota was the hostel for girls. See, I used to take these girls, 60 girls, each one take them, put in the bus, bring them down from the bus. So now among them, I don't know their names and so on. Now 3 are nuns in St. Joseph's. One Sister Carmel is there, one then for Anandrao, Sister Jane Mary, then Father Yugal's mother. Father Yugal, diocesan priest's mother, was a student. Like that. So when these girls were educated and put up with better, then the village people opened their eyes. So they thought the girls also needed. Girls are the men go for work. Ladies are at home. They run the house. So girls should be educated. As for me, I think we have to have low contact with the people, at least once a week, or stay with them and hear their problems, note down, and then help them to come up educationally or materially or anything. This is what I feel. But situation may be different places, all these things, industrialized world now, all are looking for job. I pray that the faithful may be more faithful, more hopeful, more charitable. Deepen the faith, strengthen their hope, inflame their charity. This is my prayer for the people.